The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Bull Bear Binary Option Hour. Brought to you by Nadex. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044. Now, Tom and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. Appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. Right now, we have the Dow Industrials down 87. You get the Nasdaq off 41. S&Ps are off 15.5. Gold contract down at $2.70, trading at $13.50 an ounce. Silver up 8 cents, $17.32 an ounce. Silver yesterday, monster day. Today, same deal, folks. You get price spread going, you get volume going, you get the whole ball of wax going. We do have some divergence that silver is moving tremendously. Gold can't get out of its way. Oil, bottom line, catch a bid yesterday, has another one today. We are at $68.95 a barrel. Notes and bonds. You get the 10-year note down 6 ticks, 119.30. 30-year bond off almost a point, 143.31. And King Dollar just still can't handle the price. We're at 89.345. King Dollar's flat. The euro is at 123.75 to 1 U.S. dollar. Yen is out here at 107.36 to 1 U.S. dollar. Let's go over to our man, Mr. Kevin Hinks at TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim. And don't forget, folks, every trading day right here, 11 to 12 Eastern Standard Time, Kevin and his team do a great job. Strategies inside the option market, futures, all of the above. Couple different ways you can get the program. Just go to TFNN, hit Tiger TV, go to YouTube, put TFNN in. Bottom line, as soon as it comes up, just subscribe. It's free. Be on your phone each and every day. Kevin Hinks, what's going on?
Good morning, Mr. O'Brien. How's everything in there in Florida?
It's, you know, this weather, I mean, the rest of the country's been getting slammed, Kevin. And this is like, you're talking about 78 degrees. It's like we're in Orange County. It's like so wild, man. I mean, it's just...
It is still 30 degrees here in Chicago every day. It is the most miserable last couple weeks. It's like January here right now.
Yeah, and that's intense, man.
Horrible.
I mean, you're talking about we're almost, well, we're not in May yet, but we're in the middle of April. Pretty amazing.
Perilously close to May.
Yeah.
We still can't get any spring.
Totally. Hey, I want to switch gears in for a second.
Yeah.
I know. Now, I know you're not going to be there because you're on the TD network every day now. But we get a market drive event in New York, right?
Coming up Saturday, and I will be there.
Oh, cool, man. So let's talk about that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're going to be. You're going to. Well, I think it's going to be snowing in New York on Saturday, Kevin.
Oh, great. That's perfect.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So
following me around, Tom.
Oh my God.
But yeah, what that is, we have a free event Saturday in New York City.
Yeah.
It's free for TD Ameritrade customers, and by the way, you can bring a friend if you want.
Yeah.
And what it is, it's a free day of all education. We give you a little breakfast, we teach you all day, and then at the end of the day, we give you a little cocktail party at the end. But it's for TD Ameritrade clients, it's all free, Tom.
You gotta love it, man. And you know, folks, if you're not a client, come over to our website at TFNN. You can hit the banner on the top of the side, bring it up. You can start out with paper money. Bottom line, you can listen to Kevin and his team as they go through these strategies. It's a phenomenal platform. That's the bottom line, too, folks. Okay, so trade 24 hours a day, all of the above. Pretty amazing. So that's you're going to be a busy guy this week, man. Oh my God. Totally.
We'll do the shows tomorrow from here, and then fly out right after that to New York.
Okay. So we're in earnings, deep in earnings.
Yeah.
They do it again to Morgan Stanley yesterday. Great earnings, man. And, you know, none of these banks can hold price. It's like amazing, isn't it?
Tom, and especially, right, in a day where bonds are down and yields are sharply higher.
I know.
And still, banks can't catch a bid here. It's a pretty amazing story. Now, will that last over a long period of time? I don't know, but that was certainly a head-scratcher of a trade yesterday in banks, because these banks are putting up monster numbers. Now you've got bonds, futures selling off, yields going higher, and the financials are still struggling.
Right. And, you know, as Kevin just said, it'll be that until it changes.
Right, without notice.
Yeah, it is a head scratcher. There's no doubt about it. It's like, okay, man. The thing that's amazing about it is that it was consistent. J.P. Morgan came out with great numbers, they sold it down $4. Goldman came out with great numbers, sold it down $4. Yeah. And it looked like for a bit yesterday that Morgan Stanley was going to be able to hold price. You know, I mean, it was up there it was up a good $1.50, but it stayed up there longer than the other two banks did. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And that was the real question as we started the day yesterday. Would Morgan be able to hold on to their gains? Now, it got all the way back down to basically unchanged on the day, but it's funny. Or interesting, the two stocks that held in there yesterday, Goldman and Morgan Stanley, are both of the ones that had good trading revenues.
Right.
And the ones that struggled, Bank of America, J.P. Morgan, those are the ones that had, you know, soft or actually negative trading numbers, right, in terms of fixed income and commodities.
Yes.
So as long as you know, it's still a head scratcher of a trade with these financials, but there's some weakness here for sure.
And how about the oil market, right? I mean,
crazy.
It is, man. We're going to be spending some money for gasoline. It's not like we buy barrels of oil, folks, but we buy plenty of gasoline.
What you're seeing right now in crude oil, Tom, is basically a perfect storm.
Yeah.
Of a confluence of events. You've got geopolitical risk. Now you've got rising demand that's coming up. You've also got OPEC with their cuts. You've got problems with Venezuela imploding. You've got and then you've got seasonal factors, strength seasonally as you get into driving season. So there's a lot of reasons right now for crude oil futures to be firm. But we all know once this trade gets lopsided one way, you know, be careful. But right now, crude oil is strong, Tom, and it doesn't look like much can knock it down here.
Yeah, and, you know, the wild card, you know, we've talked about this before in the commodity market in general, is that, you know, this dollar, you know, it's been going sideways. I mean, the reality is that, okay, you know, which way are you going to break? You know, it's like yesterday when I was looking at the commodity market in general, I mean, out of the top basically 19 commodities that, you know, are tradable quite a bit, there was only 3 commodities in the red, folks, okay? And the other ones were up a good percent to almost 2.5% to 3%. So it was like, okay, man, you know, is this about the dollar, or you know, do we have that much demand? The thing that's pretty cool is that I think we really do have demand. So now the you know, big question is going to be, where's that dollar going to be?
Right. I mean, is the dollar going to be in the mid to low 80s, or is the dollar going back into the 90s? I think that's you know, that's going to say a lot about where these commodities go, you know, into the second quarter here.
Yeah, there's no doubt. Folks, right here, 45 minutes from now, you want to understand options, strategies, futures, all the above. Just stay tuned. Go to TFNN.com. If you are a TD Ameritrade client, you know, when you bring your platform up, you're going to see, you know, the market drive right there anyway. But bottom line, great platform, great company, and of course, great team to teach you each and every day what these different strategies are. Kevin, you have a great one, a safe one, and man, we got to send you some good white light and some like warm weather, man.
Oh. I just feel warmer just talking to you on the phone, Tom.
Oh my God, you gotta come visit us, man.
You know, I got it. You're right. You're exactly right. Let's get one of those on the calendar.
Yeah, but you do the program right out of the studio, right here, man.
I like that.
Totally. Okay, man. Have a great one, a safe one. Have a great weekend too, Kevin.
You too, Tom. Thank you.
Okay, thanks. Stay right there, folks. We'll come right back. We get the Dow down 36, Nasdaq's off 28, S&P's are off 10. Come right back.
Larry Pesavento will be hosting a 90-minute webinar this coming Tuesday, April 24th, for all Fibonacci 24/7 subscribers. Larry has teamed up with fellow trader Jim Bartoloni for this informative 90-minute workshop, taking the ABCD pattern to the next level. Throughout this 90-minute live webinar, some of the topics Larry and Bart will be discussing include the origin of the 1.618, the golden mean, the relationship between numbers and cycles, time and price, the simple math behind market moves, and much, much more. This workshop will be archived if you can't attend live, and all new subscribers get a 30-day money-back guarantee when signing up for Fibonacci 24/7, so you have nothing to risk. For all the details and to sign up for Fibonacci 24/7 today while gaining access to Larry and Bart's webinar Taking the ABCD Pattern to the Next Level, visit the front page of TFNN.com now.
Platinum, grains, crude oil, gold, copper, cattle, hogs, gasoline, natural gas, coffee, cotton, cocoa, and sugar. These are just some of the commodities mentioned in the most recent issue of Andy Hecht's Techno-Mental Commodity Report. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Techno-Mental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you will lock in the low rate of only $79 a month. Sign up right now for the Techno-Mental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionics, oil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated folic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. We take your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. The Dow right now is down 17. Nasdaq's down 18. S&Ps are off 8. And if we do go over in that Dow, you're going to see the Dow just picked its head back up. We had a low out here of 628. Right now, you're at 728. So it just popped up $100. Let's go inside the Dow Industrials and see the movers out here. The mover putting in a positive point out here today is American Express. That's putting 40 positive points. United Health putting 8, JP Morgan 6, Travelers 4. Taken away from it, Apple's the big number out here. Putting 23 negative points in. Procter & Gamble's putting 21. Home Depot's putting 15. And Boeing is putting 8. If we go over to Apple first, let's take a look at Apple and see what's happening with Apple out here this morning. Apple gapped lower on the open right now. Yesterday we had closed at, let's see, we closed at 177.84. Yeah, did 20 million shares. Now, check this out. This is going to be important in the context of where Apple wants to go. You did 20 million shares yesterday. Your 20 million shares were going against 39 million shares, as well as 48 million shares. You gap lower today. We've already done 8 million. So what you're going to have is this. You try to get into a higher price, failed on price and volume. You blow off that high, monster volume. Picture it. You know, we did 20 million all day yesterday, 6.5 hours. Right now, we're at 45 minutes into it, and you're already done 8 million shares. What is that setting up? That's setting up that it's going to go after the swing low. That's established out here is 164. But what Apple does have is that has that February 9th low that has not been tested. So that's a big number inside Apple. Let's see what they're saying. I believe this had to do with Taiwan Semiconductor. Yeah. So semiconductors railing. Apple and semiconductor stocks in Europe and U.S. are reeling as a result of Taiwan semi-disappointed forecast. Taiwan Semi, of course, is one of the biggest chip makers out there, and that is affecting business in all aspects. One of the biggest movers on the way down, once again today, is Lam Research. Lam Research is down 4.2%. That's down 8.57. You get Clack down 3.7%, or $4. We go take a look at Clack. What you're going to see out here is that this will be interesting. Okay, this is going to be an important one to keep your eye on. The reason being, Clack's going after a swing low, and if we get 700 or more than 729,000 shares, you get an ABC structure on the way down. It's going to be close. We're at 124 right now. That doesn't have to do that. Procter & Gamble. This is a monster, folks. PG came out with numbers. Bottom line is that their revenue numbers are good, but that's because they bought someone. Internal growth is not there. Procter & Gamble, monster ABC down. It's only needs 11.7 million shares. It's already broke the swing point. You have 5.5 million. So it is a monster, too. The 92 is your A point on this. 75 is your B. So you're talking about, what do we get, $17. Your C point is 80, so you're talking 63 bucks. Right now you're at 75. Let's bring this back and see where, so 63. Oh, look at this, yeah. So 65 is August of 2015. That's where this baby wants to go. Oh, check this out too. Maybe we get where is this? Is the what's the killer out here? Yeah, Philip Morris. Okay, so Philip Morris is down $14. This is a monster, 15%. Okay. And the reason is that they're basically their numbers went down and went down dramatically. So they're not killing as many people these days. So Philip Morris, we got back. It's back to let's see, where were we? April of 2012. And let's see what they have to say. Okay, consumer staple stocks were the worst performer in the U.S. This morning. That index fell 2.8% as Philip Morris, with disappointing quarterly earnings. Philip Morris having the worst day since October of 2008, plunging 14% intraday. Ultra is down also. That's another big cigarette company, of course. Yeah, bottom line, lower prices. Thank God people aren't smoking as much. Let's go take a look at some of the higher volume stocks out here today. You got Intel is down $1. We got Qualcomm down $2. Let's see, GE is up 29 cents. You got Micron Tech down $1.63. Altria, let's go to Altria. That's down 7%. Oh, this is sweet. This is an ABC down, too. Look at the, okay, this is a heads up in general, folks, just even for the market, too, that these ABCs. Okay, so Altria started down yesterday, monster down day yesterday, too. We went from the price point of a 64 down to 60. This morning you're at 58. You're breaking the B point. You're going to have the volume. You've already done 6.3 million. It only needs 7 million. Let me put this on a weekly for a second. Ooh, baby. Yeah, this is good. Maybe the world's smartening up and they don't want to die as young and die a bad death from emphysema. Okay, so A point is 74. So it's a 14.8 to B. Gets you 50 bucks. And if you want to see how, in July of 2007, that was the high volume low. It's going after it. And what you're going to have here, let's see, 88 million. It's not going to, I don't think it's going to do that. It'd be hard pressed to do that amount of volume that is going after right now. Okay, so you're breaking down, though. This is a big breakdown. So 60, 77, that gets you about 40 bucks. Yeah, $47 is a game. We'll see where that baby shakes out. Let's go to our man, Paul in Henderson, Nevada. What's going on, brother?
What's happening, man? Good morning, Tom. How you doing?
Morning to you. Having a great day? Yeah?
Yeah, it's pretty good. I've been trading this SHIP G. This thing's going kind of nuts in the open, but I was curious I was wondering if I could get your take on the SMHs here.
Let's take a look at them. Let's say you get the SMHs. I'm bearish on them. I mean, what sticks out, the February 9th time frame hasn't get tested yet, Paul. So that'll get tested. That's a high volume low at 93 bucks, right? You're down $3 right now. You do have, now the SMHs have done the same thing, folks, meaning that what Apple had done, when I was explaining, tried to get the higher price, had no volume. In this case here, you can see that on Monday, you were at 4.3 million shares. Yesterday, it goes sideways, 4.2. We've already done 4.3. So you're going lower. Huge expansion of volume already. This could be an ABC structure on the way down. I expect first we'll go off to 99 bucks. If you break 99 with volume, you get yourself an ABC down, and it would be a 15.A to B, which would get you basically a $90 price, and 93 is that high volume low that's laying out there from February 9th. Let me put this on. That's on a daily. Yes, look at the weekly, man. I mean, that thing's sticking out like a sore thumb, man. Yeah.
Can you take a look at the SOXL?
Yes,
That's what I like to trade it off.
Absolutely. Stay right there. I'm coming right back.
Thank you so much.
Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Right now, you have the Dow almost flat. NASDAQ is down 22. S&Ps are off 8. Stay right there, folks. Come right back. Would you like exposure to the foreign currency markets without any downside risk to your principal? Then consider the Petro Currencies Market Safe CD from Everbank. This 3-year U.S. dollar-denominated CD leverages the performance of 4 equally weighted currencies from these top oil-producing countries: Brazil, Canada, Mexico, and Russia. This CD features a 200% leverage factor, which means that your potential upside payment will be double the currency's average performance at maturity with no cap if the currencies increase in value over the CD's term. And if the returns are negative, your principal's 100% protected. Returns are based on CD performance with no correlation to the price of oil, and there is no annual percentage yield or periodic rate of interest on this index CD. The April 19th funding deadline will be here before you know it. So call 1-855-750-4051 or visit everbank.com/TFNN for the CD's term sheet and other important product details and disclosures. This advertisement is sponsored content. Everbank is a division of TIAA FSB, member FDIC. Hi folks, Tom O'Brien here. If you'd like to get my daily newsletter, Market Insights, then now is a great time to sign up for a 30-day free trial. Every morning by 9:30, I send out my morning letter to subscribers with market commentary on a variety of markets, currencies, and commodities to keep investors up to date on the day's trading action. Included in Market Insights are specific buy and sell recommendations for stocks, ETFs, and even options, with stops and price targets included for every trade in my newsletter. If you'd like to try my newsletter risk-free for 30 days, then head over to the front page of TFNN and you'll find Market Insights under Trading Newsletters. I use my years of trading experience to bisect and dissect the market every morning and give my subscribers the most important information they need to know for the day ahead. I even issue afternoon updates for my subscribers whenever warranted with important market action. I'm always scouring the market for the next great trading opportunity. Sign up for your 30-day free trial to my daily newsletter, Market Insights, today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Wow! Go get 'em, folks.
Many of our new listeners have heard about The Tiger's Den. The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of the TFNN shows, plus see all of the charts as they happen live and have access to archives of all of those charts. You can test drive The Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days and greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets and how to make your money work for you. Details on The Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video, giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com. This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. We have the Dow down 16, Nasdaq's off 31, S&Ps are off 10. We're talking about our man Paul from Henderson, Nevada. We are talking about the semis. We're going to go take a look at the SOXL. The SOXL, folks, is the direction 3 times. Exchange traded fund. Bottom line is that, okay, so let's see. 3 times exchange traded funds. The fund's objective, daily investment results before fees. So this is, this is the inverted one, right? No, this is the bull. Okay, you're looking to play the bull. Are you going to sell the bull?
I'm looking to short it. Yeah, well, actually,
yeah, you're going to short it. Okay, cool. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I took a small short at the open.
Yeah.
But it's been holding that 200-day. Every time it got slammed down, it's been holding it. It's right at it right now.
Yep.
I'm wondering if I should close it out or just turn it into a little bit of a swing.
Well, I wouldn't close it out yet. What I would do is that, so when you're trading any vehicle, folks, okay, particularly though the doubles or the triples, right? What you do, Paul, is put a stop in right now. And the way you can do this, let's say when you get a really good trending day, folks, right? If you, what you can do is this. Is that, and I've done this both ways, but the first way, meaning you just close it out, you really just, to me, you just forget and like hold it, man. You know, you don't have to do that. If you get a good trending day going, you never know whether it's going to trend lower all day or trend higher all day. So this works on both ones. So what you can do, Paul, is this: is that you say, okay, listen, man, you know you want to be out of it at the end of the day. So what I do, you keep, in this case, I'd keep bringing the stop down. Like you could, you're at 139.74, right? You know, you have that bar. See that bar? Okay, the bar right at 10 o'clock. The top of that bar is 142.19. I would put it right above that, the stop first, and just leave it in there all day long. Get stopped out, big deal. You get stopped out, you're good, right?
Okay.
Now watch what happens. So let's say that if it stays there, that's it. Now let's say you do another leg down, right? If you do the next leg down, what you would do, take a look at your stop again, and then you get a volume bar. I put it on the other side of the volume bar and just keep doing that all day long. You know, and it's unusual, folks, that you're going to trend all day long. But guess what? Out of 5 good trades, there'll be one of those that trend will go all day long, whether it's going up or down. It's a neat way of doing it that you know that you're not going to give back a lot. Do you know what I'm saying? Because because you got some good juice in that right now, and you don't have to give back a lot. You know, that's only 1.5 points out of a big number. Do you know what I mean? So.
Yeah, I noticed, too, if the VWAP fails midday, it tends to just keep rolling over the rest of the day. Usually you get a bounce kind of midday, like lunchtime.
Okay. And
then if that VWAP fails, it will go up to the VWAP a lot of times. Then it's pretty much toast towards the close. And so, not always, but it's, you know, often.
Yeah, no, totally. And so, like, right now, where these SMHs are right now are pretty cool. So what we're doing is that you're pressing into the low that was established at 10 past 10, right? You have, I have 661,000 shares that were traded there, and we've done 275 in 4 minutes. Now, that's going to have a shot to break that, you know, just, you know, you ballpark it. That's what I do with these. Do you know what I'm saying? But that's kind of a shot. That's good volume for 4 minutes into the bar. And we just started the 4th minute, just this second. So you get basically 6.5 minutes left to basically do, you get 660, yeah, to do 300,000 shares. And you're already done. You're at 301 right now. So that's pressing into the lows. It has the volume. Then what I would do is this. I would go, when you the cool thing about what you're trading there, you can go right, you know, Lamb Research, okay, is the leader on the way down. So that's your semis, right? You take a look at Lamb. I'd have Lamb and Clack up. Let's see, Lamb already broke the low. So Lamb just broke it. Okay, so now 94,000. 27. That's going to be close whether that's going to have the volume. But if Lamb stays under 193.75, bottom line, you get lower price coming at you. And then let's see what Clack is. Wrong symbol. Whoops. Wrong symbol. Let me get this. Come on. There we go. Okay.
CLAC.
Yeah, I hit the wrong.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, see, this is cool.
Oh, that one broke. Too,
Yeah.
It looks like.
It broke. It broke good too. So, you know, this is now. Watch this. What you also have here, I think when we did this, these are ABC downs. Yeah. Let's see. One. Yeah. Yeah. Your probability is going to be an ABC down. It needs 1.6 million for the day. You're at 371,000. You know, that can do 1.6 million in a heartbeat. And if that's what you got, guess what? Then the February time frame is game again. So, yeah, I think you got a good.
Tight.
And what happens here? You can see what we did. All you're looking at that trade, then you're breaking down the sector and keeping an eye on those stocks in the sector to see that okay, the trade's still cool. Now, what's really a trip here? You can see that the Dow just went positive. The S&Ps are down 7. If that keeps acting correctly, meaning that on your short position and this market has just gone green, that means you're really in good shape. You know, because.
Keep my eye on it the rest of the day.
Okay, brother. Have a great one.
Hey, Tom, real quick.
Yeah.
Did you hear about Verge coin?
No.
It's a cryptocurrency. It's a privacy coin. And I happened to own some because it was so cheap. It was like 4 cents. And they have a $1 billion market cap. So I said, what the hey, you know?
Okay.
Well, yesterday or 2 days ago, they came out and they signed a contract with Pornhub, which really kind of, you know, I don't support any of that type of stuff. So, you know, and it just took a big, huge dip down. I mean, the volume bar was just way, way, way above anything that I've seen in a long time. But they're going to accept these coins on their website, and I thought that was suicide because I don't think any real investors with some real bread is going to go into put money to back up Verge coin if their main contract is with a pornography industry.
Well, you know, I hear you. The reality, though, is that one of the main reasons the internet got so big is because it was all about pornography at the beginning, man. I mean, it's so weird, man. But it's so true, you know. So, you know, you got to I think you probably got to separate the aspect of where it's going versus, you know, what it's good for. You know, I don't know whether it's worth any money or not, but I remember so well, man, because I was there, you know, I mean, that's why we had the TFNN, you know, when the internet first started, I mean, you know, that was pawn more than anything, I think. You know, now, you know, thank God there's a million other things that we all do, but the reality is that pawn's never going to go away. It's been there forever, and it will be there forever. Cooking, brother.
All right, Tom. Thank you so much, man. Have a great day.
Have a great one, man. Have a safe one. Dow right now down 7. Nasdaq's off 30. S&Ps are off 9. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's Nadex.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors. No matter what kind of trader you are, 2018 is a great time to try out a subscription to Tom O'Brien's Gold Report. Whether you just plan on diversifying your portfolio with some exposure to gold and gold mining equities, or you're a gold bull that sees 2018 as the year of commodities, now is a great time to sign up for the Gold Report. Tom O'Brien publishes his Gold Report every Monday morning before the market opens and covers a variety of topics including gold, silver, platinum, copper, the XAU and HUI, the dollar, bonds, South African rand, as well as more than 20 of the most actively traded mining equities. Start your 2018 off with a bang and sign up for the Gold Report today. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. For all the details and to start your subscription right now, visit the front page of TFNN.com and you'll find the Gold Report under Investment Newsletters. David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is down 13. Nasdaq's off 28. S&Ps are off 10. Let's go to John in New Hampshire. Hey, John, what's going on?
Hey, Tom. How you doing? Long time no talk.
I know. I'm doing great, man. How you been?
Not too bad. My kids are all out of college and everything else now, so I kept on hanging on to this Integris stock since I bought it, I don't know, back 10 years ago or something, like 6 years ago. I got converted over from Microlis to Integris.
Yeah.
And I got about 3,300 shares of this stuff. It hit the high at 38.25, and I was just I was going to put a stop in. I just don't know where to put it. What do you think?
Let's take a look, man. This is quite a run, man. This is beautiful. So 2016, the stock's at $10. You're at $35.60. So it looks like you get a big consolidation. If I put this on a weekly, you know, what's cool here is that you have a high volume high at 38. So that's saying it can go back to 38.25, which is the high. That hasn't got tested, right? So that's that's the good part. And the other side of that is that, you know, when it did come down hard, when the market came down, it didn't break a swing point. It didn't bring it. You know, what you had, folks, is this. In February, the week of February 9th, where the market gets smoked, this went from 33 to 29. Now, the swing point, though, is 28.20. So what you should see there is that, you know, this is backing down, right? But there should be a huge amount of support at 33.20. So let me just see something else. When you've held this, so you mean your tax deal is pretty cool. You're only going to pay short taxes on it if you decide to sell it. So
I know they're reporting numbers later this month.
Yeah. So let me ask you this, right? If you, are you thinking of selling it?
Well, I'm thinking about making money, so just like you.
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
Well, that's why I'm asking that. When you get a score like this, there's a couple of different things that end up happening. When you get a score like this, it's like, okay, if you're only going to sell this and then buy something else, I wouldn't sell this. Meaning buy another stock. But if you're going to sell this and you're going to go buy something other than in the stock market, then I'd sell it. You know, I wouldn't sell all of it, though, because this doesn't look to me like it's done going up either. You know?
Okay. Well, I'm not. I have no intention of buying anything else. So, I mean, should I put a stop in, or should I just let it ride?
I would. Why? Let's see. It's the beginning. You don't have to pay taxes until next year. You could sell half of it, man, and then put a stop in. You know, see, the stop is going to have to be under, like under 32.75, because it looks to me like it's going to test that just because of February. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, of March, the way it come down in March.
Okay.
You know, so it's like you want to give up that much? It's another $3. That's 3,000, you know, bucks, you know, per 1,000 shares. So that's.
Yeah, well, you know, I mean, I bought this stuff, Tom, for like $4.98.
I remember you calling, man. I remember this. I remember this, man, because
my daughter was going to St. Anselm's College.
Exactly, and
I mean, you were right down the street from where I live, you know, selling gold coins.
And that's right. And I remember because it was in Billerica. That's what happens with some of these.
That's right. It was in Billerica, exactly. It still is there too, but the main corporate headquarters, yeah.
Okay. So. Let's see.
Good memory.
So 33.20, 35.45. Hey, there's nothing wrong with taking something off the top, man. You know, and because then you're going to be in a stronger position too. That's the reality.
All right. So I think what I'll do is I was thinking probably selling just not a bunch of it. So maybe like 700, 800 shares or something like that.
Right. And
then
then
I have all my money back and then some, and then
it's huge.
Let this play around.
That's right. It's huge. Gotta love it, man.
Super. Yeah, you're looking good for yourself there, big guy.
Yeah, thank you so much, man. So, hey, is it I'm almost scared to ask this question. Is it still winter up there, or are you guys going to get some relief?
Well, let me just tell you something, Tom. I was sitting at my desk looking out the backyard of my house.
Yeah.
And it was snowing out and just stopped.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
You know, but it wasn't piling up. It was
no.
Snow coming down.
Right. Unreal.
Yeah.
April 18th. Wow.
Oh, I know. It's unbelievable. Usually by April 19th, you have a lot of green leaves all over the trees, a real young growth.
Sure.
How about the Swannacook River out in Townsend, Massachusetts?
Pretty.
Fishing.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, we're going to send some good sun up to you, man.
All right, Tom. We need some.
Hey, man, thanks for calling. So good to hear from you, man.
Oh, same here. You have a great time.
Okay, thanks. Have a great one. Have a safe one.
Yeah. All right. Bye-bye.
Markets, you know, this market's just fluctuating, folks. Let me look at this for a second. So it looks to me this is going to be a light volume pullback. Yeah, you're at 173 in the. So that's saying that, you know. So picture something, folks. We've had a pretty good. Well, we've had a good week here. You know, you're into Thursday. You had 4 days up. If this market basically, you know, it's pulling back, like the SPY's pulling back into. We went up in light volume, but now what you got to wrap your head around is that we're backing down with light volume. So that basically is saying to me that, guess what? This thing's not going to do anything this week, because it's always tough to do something other than what you've done at the beginning of the week on a Friday. That's kind of how this thing lays down. Let me look at the Qs for a second. Yeah, see, the Qs are backing down. Now, the Qs had no volume on the way up. Anemic volume, 29 million shares going against 80, going against 66, but yet you're backing down with 7.8. And that's going to be light volume because we won't do 7.6 as a 42. Yeah, well, we might do 40. We'll see whether if it's that subtle. If it is that subtle, if the volume does increase, then you got action coming into tomorrow. Other than that, though, bottom line, right now it's saying that that action is just not there. Let's go take a look at the cryptocurrency world. So you get Bitcoin. Look at this. Bitcoin's just not moving, man. Bitcoin's up $45. You had today, price spread-wise, it's pretty amazing, actually. We had a low of 8,096, a high of 8,272, and let's see how many contracts that we've traded out here. We got, let's see, so we've done 1,600, we've done 2,700 contracts at the CBOE. That's 1 coin apiece. We've done 1,600 at 5 coins apiece at the CME. Let's go to John in Michigan. Hey, John, what's going on?
Hey, Tom, this is John from Oakland, formerly of Kenmore Square in Boston, back in the day.
Oh, how's that? That's awesome, man. I like these blasts from the past. That's awesome.
Yes. I've called you from time to time. I'm always looking at silver and gold, but something has caught my eye here. I want you to look at a symbol.
Yep.
There's two of them. They're for sugar. One is an ETF. The symbol is CANE, C-A-N-E.
Yeah, this is the Ticarium Sugar Fund, right?
Yes,
okay.
Yeah. And the other one is SGAR, and I did a comparison on both, and both of them got smashed pretty good over the last year.
Cool. Just stay right there. We'll be coming right back. We'll take a look. We'll take a look at that sugar market. In the future market right now, folks. Let's see. Where is sugar right now? It's trading 11.90. 11.90. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
Are China A shares hot or not? If you trade China A shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A share Bull and Bear ETFs. China A shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
I'm certain you are or strive to be one of the best at everything you do in life. It's the most common trait that we tigers and tigresses share. If you're looking to become the best of the best when it comes to managing your money, let me teach you to do what most wealth managers tell you can't be done, which is how to time the markets. I'm Steve Rhodes, author of Mastering Probability, and for the last 12 months, Timer Digest has been tracking my newsletter signals, which have earned me the ranking as their #1 market timer in the nation for the S&P 500 for the last 12, 6, and 3 months. Timer Digest also ranks me as the #1 market timer for gold as well. The fact is, markets can be timed, and I'll teach you the exact set of tools that I use that has transformed me into one of the best at what I do. Sign up for Mastering Probability today by clicking on the newsletter tab on the homepage of TFNN.com and get immediate access to workshops where I take you step by step how to use an extraordinary set of tools as well as provide great market calls too. Sign up today.
TFNN has put together the finest programming lineup each trading day, featuring some of the most knowledgeable and respected financial minds in the nation to educate traders and investors. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we broadcast 8 hours a day, starting at 9 a.m. as Larry Pesavento kicks us off with Trade What You See. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we broadcast 11 hours. Get an early and healthy start to your day as Nico and Paige bring you Living a Primal Lifestyle. Then catch Andy Hecht at 5 p.m. with the Commodities Hour, following the Tom O'Brien Show. Swim lessons from TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim is now at 11 a.m., followed by Basil Chapman at 12 noon. See the TFNN program lineup via the link on the front page of TFNN.com to get a complete overview of our TFNN shows and hosts. And keep TFNN's Tiger TV tuned in on your mobile device, PC, or Mac for the latest financial news and information throughout the broadcasting day. TFNN.com, educating investors. Learn how to trade options with swim lessons. Brought to you by TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim. Next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. We're talking with John in Oakland by way of Kenmore Square, and we're talking sugar. You know, I have the sugar contract up here, John, right? I would let this be for a bit, and this is why. You can see this is a continuous sugar contract, right? We just went from 23 cents a pound to 11 cents. That low out there is 10.13. Now, if I go over and we put cane up, what you're going to see is that the cane, it's $7. You're at $7.85 and has get smashed, no doubt. That being said, though, you can see it's going after the 739. So
Right.
Yeah, so I'd let it get down there first and see if you get a rejection of price.
Exactly.
Because, yeah, actually, look at this. So this is actually a small ABC down. Oh, hold on 1 second. This broke with volume. Yeah, it did break with volume. So that's 14.5 cents. So that's to 9. So let's say it's 5 pennies. Ooh, this is interesting. Yeah, don't bite on that yet. Because this is saying that ABC down, that little one right there, see how it broke?
Mm-hmm.
That little one is saying that will actually break that low of 7.39 and go to like 5.5 pennies.
Right.
Now the cool thing is, and this is what's cool, folks. When he's picked up on this, because this thing has got smashed. And what's cool about commodities, folks, is they don't go to zero. That's so
right.
Basically that's how it works. Now you have the benchmark here of August of 2015, but then you get the benchmark of, if you do that, I'd do it right to the penny. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm ballparking it for you at like 5.5 pennies. But that would be cool if it broke the 7.3 with light volume and then goes to the 5.5, then that would be the buy. Because it would finish the ABC structure down, breaks it with light volume, then you get the probability goes much higher, man.
Got it.
Cooking, brother.
Thank you very much for the insight. I appreciate it.
Great talking to you again, man.
Likewise.
Have a great one, man. Have a safe one. Stay right there, folks. We got swim lessons coming up next. Have a great one, folks. Have a safe one.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.